Hi loves, we're live. I apologize for being a few minutes late. I've been dealing with a really bad headache almost all day, so I had to do some self-care time. But I'm really glad that you're here. I'm glad that I'm here. I still don't really feel that great, but I'm pushing through because I want to be here for you. However, we will keep today's lesson short. That way I can go take care of me. But I'm really glad that you all are here. Go ahead and, I can't even talk right now. Let us know in the comments below where you're tuning in from, what you're grateful for today, and what your intention is, what you would like to get from today's video. And I actually need to add the title. Today we're going to be talking about why you're not manifesting the money that you desire. So I'm just going to give it a minute. I feel like sometimes my internet connection. Okay, we're still here. I'm going to invite some people. We're going to just give it a minute for everyone to hop on. So yeah, go ahead and let me know those things in the comments below, where you're tuning in from, what you're grateful for today, and what your intention is for this little mini teaching. And we're going to get started in just a minute and talk about why you're not manifesting the money that you desire. Let's see. I feel like this music is distracting me. All right. I'm just inviting some people right now, so if you hear me like clicking weird buttons, that's what I'm doing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Mackenzie. Hi, Heather. Hi, Stacy. Let me pull up my notes. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. So why you're not manifesting the money you desire. Give me some fucking hearts if you're ready to learn about this, because this is something that can fucking change your life. And so many people are blocked around money. I get it. I've been there before. Even though I've made 6 figures a year for years, I had a rough year last year. I still made a full-time income with my business, but last year was like my dark night of the soul, and I went through a lot of weird fucking shit, but it elevated me after I was done going through it. Like, now I've up-leveled past where I used to be, and it all happened for a reason. But I'm really passionate about teaching people this and what I've learned with what I went through, because I shifted out of my shithole essentially really, really, really quickly. And it was when I started doing this one thing I'm going to tell you about tonight. So you want to keep tuning into this video if you want to know what it is. This one thing literally changed everything for me. And I've always been an abundant person. Like, I have had money struggles before, and well, it's not even a struggle, but like I had debt and stuff before. And like prior to making 6 figures a year in my business, I had never made more than 30 or 40,000 a year. But these last 4 years or so, everything was really great, and then had the hard moment and moved past it. So I want to help you get unstuck, to get past your shit so that you can up level even higher than you were before, just like I've been able to do this year. So give me some fucking emojis if you're ready to do that. Comment below. So what's important to know about manifesting money is that if you don't feel worthy, you will block yourself every single time. I'm just looking at my notes because I'm ADD and I can go all over the place, so I'm staying focused. So the reason why self-worth is so important is because your self-worth is your net worth. So if for some reason you don't feel like you're deserving of this money, or you feel guilty when people give you money, or you feel guilty when people buy you things or gift you things, you're going to continue blocking yourself. So really look at, why do you feel unworthy? Do you feel unworthy because, I'm trying to think of some examples, they're not coming to me right now. There's many different reasons why you could feel unworthy. Most all of the time, just got stuck in my hair. Most all of the time, it's rooted to something that happened in our childhood, in our past. So maybe you struggle with rejection or whatever. Like, that's been one of my main struggles my whole life, because I was made fun of in school and like all this stuff. That's another story for another day. But because of that, I always felt not good enough. So I always thought, like, who am I to earn that much money? Like, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not fit enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not whatever enough. So really identify what that is for you, because how we're feeling about ourselves and just feeling in general, that with our vibration. Those two are really the same thing, but our feelings create our vibration essentially, and our vibration is what is manifesting everything into our life. So you cannot manifest $100,000 a year with a $40,000 a year mindset. So if you're feeling like shit about yourself all the time, you're not going to get where it is that you desire. So it's really important to do things to raise your vibration and to move past what's blocking you, which is what I'm going to share about in a minute. The one thing that I started doing that changed everything for me. So really look at your feelings, be honest with yourself, and know when you want to manifest something that's more than your current situation, you're going to have to manifest, hi Haley, or you're going to have to raise your vibration to get there. Like I was just saying with the example, you can't manifest $100,000 a year with the $40,000 mindset because you're down here. You have to go up here. And that's not to say like you're down like in a bad way. Like this is no judgment, complete, total compassion. But you have to match with that vibration. But it's not just about mindset. It's about unblocking your fucking chakras. And that is what started to change everything for me, is when I learned about unblocking my chakras. You can't just affirm your way to what you desire. This is why many times people do affirmations and they give up because they think they're not working. Number one, you have to practice them consistently for at least a month to start seeing results because you're reprogramming your brain. But number two, if your mind believes you can have something, but you have some kind of block in your body, maybe it's a block with your solar plexus because you feel like, oh my God, I don't know how I'd ever get to that next level. Like, I don't think I can do this. Then you're going to block it. You have a block in your body with your confidence. Maybe it's your root chakra that's blocked. I'm going to go through all the chakras in a second briefly. Maybe you just feel not safe or not secure, or like you're always panicked about money. So your root chakra is blocked. So you can't manifest more money if your root chakra is blocked, because when one chakra is blocked, they're all blocked. And when our chakras are blocked and our body is not believing that we can have something, because the feeling is the most important to manifestation, you are not going to get where you desire. So what are chakras? Chakras are essentially energy centers in our body. There's 7 main ones. I'll go through each of them briefly in a way that you can identify which one may be blocked for you. So your root chakra is at the base of your spine. It's the color red. And like I said, this is all about safety and security. So if you're feeling always worried about money, always worried about having enough, your root chakra is probably blocked. So what can you do to unblock your root chakra or balance it out? Spend time in nature. Use different grounding essential oils and grounding crystals. I talk about all these things in our courses. Next is the sacral chakra. This is 3 inches below the navel and it's the color orange. And the sacral chakra is our feminine energy and where the flow is, whereas the root chakra that I just talked about is masculine energy, which you have to have a combination of both in order to be in alignment to manifest what you desire. So with your sacral chakra, this is all creativity and sexual energy, but it's not just sex, like physical sex, because that's just creative energy too. This is about creating. This is about going with the flow. This is about surrendering, letting go of control. So if you struggle with any of those things, or if you struggle with body image issues or sexuality, that's a block in your sacral chakra. Hi, Bree, what's up, girl? Lots of people are on. And what was I going to say with that? So how can you balance your sacral chakra? I use orange essential oils every day. It's in my diffuser right now next to me. There's many other things that you can do as well, but since we're keeping this a brief teaching today, since I have a massive headache, that's what we'll talk about for now. Next is your solar plexus chakra. This is the color yellow, and this is 3 inches above your navel. This, like I talked about a minute ago, this is where your confidence and your strength and your willpower lie. So this is where you shift out of your victim story, and this is not to shame you because we all are human and we can all go into victim story of, oh my God, how am I ever gonna get out of this situation? Like, woe is me. And a lot of times we stay there because we get attention for being there. People feel bad for us. Again, this is not shaming anybody. We all do this. I do this too. We're all human. But it's not about saying what happened to you or the shitty situation you're in is okay. It's just about honoring it and saying, I forgive you and I move on. And I'm powerful enough to step the fuck out of this situation no matter what happens to me. So a way that you can balance out your solar plexus chakra, I'm talking too fast, is diffusing lemongrass oil, doing core work. The next one is our heart chakra. This is green. This is in our heart. So if you are holding on to any unforgiveness of yourself or other people, your fucking heart chakra is blocked. How do we balance this out? My favorite thing to do that I have my clients do is write forgiveness letters to yourself, to all the people that you felt fucked you over in the past or that you hold any resentment towards or whatever. Fucking purge that shit out. Journaling is one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself and for all of your chakras. The next is moving up to the throat chakra. This is the color blue, and this is all about speaking your truth. And this one really works with your solar plexus because in order to fully step into your confidence and manifest the money you desire, it's going to take a lot of stepping into the fullest version of you, stepping into your badass self, not giving a fuck what other people think or what other people say about you. This is one that I like to talk about a lot because I used to be terrified to say fuck as much as I do just a couple years ago because I was so afraid of rejection or what other people would think. So you have to step out of that and just speak your truth, because when you're not speaking your truth, you're actually blocking people in this world that need you and need you to be in your fullest self from having that help from you. Excuse me. So I just got lipstick all over my hand. How do we unblock and balance our throat chakra? Peppermint oil is one that's really great for that. I think my lipstick is crooked now. And singing, chanting, things like that. Next is, where are we at? Third eye chakra. This is right here in between your brows. This is the color purple, and this is all about being connected to seeing, not necessarily could be visions. I get lots of visions. This could just be like an intuitive knowing. This is connected to your intuition. So if you feel blocked, like you're not getting messages or signs or feeling in touch with your intuition, your third eye chakra is likely blocked. How do we balance this out? Meditation is one of them. And the last one is our crown chakra. This is the color white, and this is when this is all about being connected to source, to God, angels, universe, whatever you want to call it. So this can feel blocked if you're not feeling connected to those things. So how do we balance that out? Learning about the law of attraction, doing grounding work, meditation as well. So that was really, really fast, but I literally have a whole entire course that I'm creating about all of the chakras. And our money and chakras course, we talked about the chakras in 2 full modules, but this is like, there's a lot of stuff with this, but I wanted to just give you guys an example. That way you can see where is it in your life that you're blocked. So work on whatever chakra it is that I just talked about that you feel intuitively like, yep, Jess, that's the one for me. So do one of the things that I mentioned, and that's going to start aligning your other chakras, and then match that with the mindset work. So when you match the mindset work with the chakra work and unblock yourself, that's when your manifestations come in. That's when you unblock yourself. And this is why you're likely not manifesting the money that you desire, because your chakras are blocked and fucked up. And I say that out of a place of love. My chakras were fucked up today. Like, I have a headache because I'm not grounded enough. So even after I took a sea salt bath, fucking covered myself, doused myself in essential oil, drank tons of water, still feeling off. So I'm just gonna have to do extra root chakra work tonight. All right, I'm looking at my notes. Let me see what you guys said in the comments. Thank you for the love, Lisa. All right, so we only have a few minutes left. So quickly, I want to talk about the abundance mindset and moving past your fears. So I literally have thousands of people that want to work with me, and I'm not exaggerating when I say thousands. However, a small percentage of people, hundreds of people actually follow through. Why is that? Because our ego keeps us stuck, unless we are willing to listen to our higher self. So how do you differentiate between the two? Your ego is always a place of fear and scarcity. I shouldn't invest in this course or invest in this coach or buy myself this nice thing or whatever, because I don't know how any more money is going to come in. That's a thought from ego. An example of a thought from your higher self would be, I know when I invest in this course or invest in this mastermind or invest in this coach or buy myself this nice crystal or whatever it is, I know that's going to raise my vibration. That's going to help me manifest more money. It's going to help me get to where I want to get to. And I know that when I circulate money and spend money, it comes back to me 100-fold, 1,000-fold, 1,000,000-fold. That is what your higher self says. Because there is no fucking shortage of money. The only reason money isn't coming to you is because you believe you can't have it, or you believe that you're unworthy, or your chakras are blocked, or all of the above. So I've worked through many different situations this week with people who have joined our one-on-one program who have been telling me that they wanted it, but had fears come up and just say, you know, I can't afford this, Jess. And me being the person that always wants to help people, and that's why I have my business, I want to help people create breakthrough, I give people fucking tough love, because how can I help them if I'm not honest with them? So if you're saying that you don't want to, and this doesn't have to be working with me, this can be working with anybody or spending money on anything. You know, what I said to the people who did decide to push through is, girl, you've been telling me for months that you want to do this one-on-one program. So I know it's not that you don't really want it, because you do really want it. So what is the fear that's happening right here? What story, what limiting belief are you leaning into that's not actually true? So how can we make this happen for you? Because I know when people get plugged into our programs, they have massive fucking results, usually within 5 minutes of our calls. So really, really ask yourself, what is the story that you're telling yourself? What is it that you're believing? Because it's not actually true. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Cleaning the greatest crown chakra from LA, grateful for my health. Yes. So with that being said, I'm going to close it out now, but do stay on if you have any questions. I do just want to say one quick thing, and I can stay on for a couple of questions. So the reason why I give people tough love, like I said, is because people truly desire, like you desire things for a reason. It is safe to trust the desires of your heart, where whatever that is that your heart's leading you to do. Maybe it's taking a trip to Hawaii. Maybe it's investing with a coach. Maybe it's treating yourself to that crystal you've been wanting forever. Whatever it is, your desires are on your heart for a reason. And I've told this story so many times recently, but I invested in this high-level mastermind back in February. And this is a $20,000, maybe more, dollar mastermind. I did not have all of that money at that moment to invest. But I knew with every cell in my body that I was meant to be in that mastermind. So I just told the coach that is hosting it that I looked forward to manifesting the money for it. And then I found out that she did payment plans and all these different things. So I got in easily, and I manifested more than enough money to pay my deposit and get in within just a few days, because I wasn't lying to myself thinking, oh, I don't really want this, or oh, I don't have the money, or oh, I don't have the time. I was honest with myself. No, I fucking want this. Do I have any fucking clue exactly how the money's going to come in? Nope. But I know that I want this. So how are you talking to yourself? Because every time I have made those decisions to invest in myself or to spend money on moving to a certain place I know I have to move to, that is what has been the breaking point to literally getting me unstuck. And this is why things really started to change for me this year, is because I joined that mastermind and started working with this coach and being in her courses. So that is why I do what I do, because I want to help you create the same kind of breakthrough in your life. So with that all being said, I have two things. If you're feeling led to work with me, if you're not, that's totally fine. You can get off the live. You don't have to listen anymore. But if you're feeling led, we do have a special flash sale going on right now on our Money and Chakras 5-day course. It's only $44.44. I'll actually pull up the syllabus right now so you guys can know what all is included. Wow, my page work. All right, here we go. That's not what I wanted. 1 second, I apologize. Okay, I didn't post it on here today. I have to look on my phone really quick. But essentially, this is a really great way to get plugged into working with me if you feel like you're afraid to invest a big amount of money. I get that. And when people plug into these mini courses, they always get results one video in. So here's your syllabus. Day 1, we talk about the chakra foundations. Day 2, it's all about mindset. Day 3, self-love, because your self-worth equals your net worth, like we talked about. Day 4 is all about crystals and essential oils and CBD to support you to unblocking your chakras and manifesting more money. Day 5 is all about abundance and money mindset. So this flash sale is over a week from tomorrow, so it'll end on the 17th of May. Like I said, it's only $44.44. So if you want to grab that emoji below or send me a private message, And then the last thing, our breakthrough spiritual coaching program has 3 spots left. Excuse me. And the doors are closing out tonight until next year, until 2020. And probably when I open up my inbox after I get off here, all the spots will be taken. So you can get on the wait list, or you can go ahead and emoji below or message me right now if you've been thinking about this, because the babes that are getting plugged in, it's fucking insane the results that they're getting. And essentially what this program is created to do is we're working with your mindset and your chakras to identify what is blocking you. And we work together to create an action plan to help you gain the clarity that you need, and then put into action what exactly you need to do to unblock yourself and to manifest your goals. So next fucking level results, the best absolute way to work with me. We have many different tiers. So we have one that comes with just 1 call, and you can plug into our group call if you're fearful of investing more. We have the intro package that comes with 2 calls. I said 3, 2 calls. And then we have the up level as fuck package that comes with 4 calls. In each of these packages, you do get the 30-minute discovery call to get clarity on your goals. And then you also get 1 group coaching call a month where we do hot seat coaching, but I'm also teaching you about the chakras, time management, getting rid of energy leaks and blocks, money manifesting, and more. So if you want to claim one of the 3 spots left, now is the time. The doors are closing tonight until 2020. So emoji below or private message me if you want in on either one. And I'm here now to answer any questions that you all have about anything that I talked about. And we did go longer than 15 minutes. So I have a few minutes left that I can stay on and answer any questions. And this can be about the programs, or this can be about anything I taught about today about money and chakras. And while I'm waiting to see if you guys have questions, I do want to let you know that I'm creating a very elite program that's like the next level of our money and chakras course that I've been talking about. And there will be 3 modules on bonus content that I have never, ever, ever talked about before or taught before. And there's going to be super amazing, crazy early bird specials that are going to be happening from now until next week. So I'll be sure to keep you guys updated about that. I'm just looking at all my notes to make sure I discussed everything. Next week, there's a chance that I'll still be going live, but I am moving to another apartment. I got approved for an apartment on the fucking ocean here in California, in LA, in Marina Del Rey. I'm so excited. I move in Tuesday, so I may not be going live next week because I also have 2 people visiting me as well. So I'll keep you guys updated. If I do go live, it's going to be spontaneous. Like, it's not going to be, oh, hi, Alicia, thanks for the eggplant. Move live. Yes, so I might not be live next week. If I do, it'll be spontaneous, but I do have a lesson that is scheduled to post for you guys next week since I may not be on. Alicia says, I'll go live with you. Yes, we should have a live with all of the friends. Okay, loves, does no one have questions? Alicia probably wants to ask about something about eggplants. Alicia's my best friend. Thanks for coming on, boo. Nothing? I feel like I just gave you guys tons of information. How can you not have questions? I also just want to say, if you're not being led to work with me, that's totally fine. Not everyone's meant to work with me. And in this one-on-one program, I only decide to work with somebody if it's a good fit for both of us. And it's not a good fit for everybody. So all the things that I'm saying, like I said earlier, please apply this to any situation, not just my coaching and services. I'm just here to serve you guys and help you, like I said, to create the breakthrough that you desire and to manifest all that you want in your life and get past what's blocking you. So you can continue plugging into my free videos every week. If that's all that you want to do, then that's fine. I'm here for you. Yes, hearts. All right, loves. Well, I guess that's it. If you think of any questions later, then definitely leave them in the comments below or private message me if you have questions about any of the programs that I mentioned. And what else? Oh, make sure that you turn your notifications on for these lives. That way you can always know when I'm coming on and you can come on and answer your questions. I thought there was one other thing. Was there something else? Oh, if you're listening to the replay, do let me know if you have any questions. Type #replay in the comments and let us know where you're tuning in from, what you're grateful for today, and what your intention is from this video, what you would like to learn. So that is it, loves. I hope you have a beautiful night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.